All right, welcome to day 3, week 1. This is going to be our push day. And once again, we're starting with skill work. So we're gonna be doing very similar to how we did yesterday with the overhead holds. We're gonna be working on handstand holds today. So we will be doing these against a wall. We're gonna be going 15 seconds on, 45 seconds off. There's a caveat to this. Yes, I would like you to work on it, but at the same time, please be safe, please be wise with what you're doing. We're just looking to have you lock out everything and hold the position against the wall. Not looking for anything besides that right now. We'll build into everything else. So I want to have my hands probably a foot off the wall. I don't want them right up against the wall. I'm gonna catch, my feet are gonna be resting against the wall and my hips won't be against the wall, and I wanna be looking directly back. I don't wanna be looking down because that's gonna push my body into a position where I'm falling away from the wall. So, looking behind you, hands about a foot away, feet firmly against the wall. Make sure everything's tight through your core. 15 seconds on, 45 seconds off. If you feel good in that, if you, everything is going smoothly, I'm gonna have you do 3 minutes, or not 3 minutes, 3 sets of what's called a wall walk. So you will lay down, chest and feet will be against the wall, and then you're going to try and walk your chest basically till it touches the wall right here. So feet go against the wall. Here, feet go up, and then I'm going to walk myself towards the wall and then walk my chest all the way back down. Thought I hit something on the way there. Anyways, walk my hands out, basically flop down on the ground. Do 1 rep every minute, 3 minutes, go from there. That's only if you feel comfortable in that upside down position. We wanna make sure you feel comfortable in that locked out position. From there, we're gonna be going into 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps of the strict press, just like we did with the rows on the first day, where the 12 reps should be like your first set, and we want to be coming down to about 8 reps by the end of it. If you start with 8 reps and you're like, oh crap, maybe lighten the weight a little bit, because we still want to be hitting that 8 to 12 rep range. In the next 4 weeks, we're gonna be dropping that down. Push press is gonna be after that, 3 sets, 6 to 8 reps. So this should be heavier. And then let's see, where's my camera? Right there. So we wanna make sure we've got that barbell in front of us. Our hands are gonna be mostly just like we're doing a strict press. My elbows sometimes sit a little bit farther forward to almost engage more of a front rack. From here, we're not trying to stick our butts back. We just want to be down, push through, and lock it out. 6 to 8 reps. And then basically we want to recover the bar. So as the bar comes down, hit, and then rebound it back up. 3 sets, 6 to 8 reps. That should be heavier. Build into it. We can build into this over the next few weeks. So start with a weight that is comfortable. Make sure we understand, make sure we're good on the technique before we continue too much farther with that. Then we're gonna do some bench press, 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. This one, same thing, 12 reps at the beginning, and hopefully it'll be 8 reps by the time we get to that last set on the set of 3. From there, we've got one more accessory, which is going to be our dumbbell kickback. So pretty sure most of you have seen this before. You'll get in a bent over position. I've got my dumbbells, pin the elbows at my side. Contracting, there's the word. Contracting my triceps to extend my arms all the way and go from there. All right, I'm gonna change my screen over to our Metcon for the day. It is going to be an EMOM every minute on the minute. So every time that the clock hits double zeros, you're going to start the movement. So there's several ways that this can be done. If you don't know how EMOMs work already, we could choose one exercise and say, hey, we're gonna do a 10-minute EMOM, which means a 10-minute timer. So every time we see zeros, let's say we're doing air squats. Just for example, we're not doing that today. Every time we see it hit double zero, we're doing 10 air squats. Cool. We could also do this with multiple movements. That's what we're doing today. We have 4 movements and we're gonna rotate through them. It's going to be 12 dumbbell snatch, 8 hanging knee raises, 12 burpees, 8 wall ball squat cleans. So what that means, first minute, 12 dumbbell snatch. I love this exercise. It's a great exercise. We'll have the dumbbells start in between our legs. Just like always, we do not want a rounded back. We want a flat back because that's where we're gonna stay the safest. Come down, We want the shoulders to be relatively square. Grab, we're gonna pull through and press overhead. So some people will make the mistake of bringing it out here and then they're trying to force it overhead. This is just like our snatch if we have a barbell. I want to be pulling a straight line right there. So what that'll look like here, up, down, up, down. So I'm not swinging out in front of me. I want to be pulling straight line and transitioning to pressing straight overhead. If you feel comfortable with your weight, work on transitioning midair. Be safe with this. Do not be stupid with this. Start with a light weight. But you can build up to some pretty considerable weights when you do this. So just because we're gonna go overhead, I'm gonna get it in front of me, let go, and grab it with the other hand as I come down. Maybe make that a week 3 thing. We're gonna do this for just transition on the ground. So come up, come back down, come up, come back down. We'll work on the transition on week 3. Hanging knee raises, pretty simple. See if I'm still in frame. Yep. When we jump up, just like we've been working on, pull back and pull those knees to our chest. So we want to be working on that straight arm pull down, just like we've been talking about. So there's the 8. Now burpees, everyone's favorite. For this, CrossFit burpees, chest and thighs touch the ground. Jump with your hands over your head. There's a couple ways to do this. As far as when you're fresh, obviously you're going to be just usually more exploding off the ground. And then when you're super fatigued, it'll look a little different. So everyone knows how to do burpees. I just have certain nuances on it because when you're doing Metcons, which you're going to be doing, a terrible one coming up here in a couple days, it's going to become important. So bend over, hands on the ground, kick it back. I like to think of you're going to roll your body up rather than just do a push-up. It takes some of that stress off of the upper body when you're rolling. So down, hit the ground, roll, feet come up, jump. I like to think of it like my feet are locked into a snowboard. They're gonna stay the same width apart the entire time. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. We'll get into more burpees in a couple days because you have a terrible workout coming. 8 wall ball squat cleans. This is going to be, we did our dumbbell snatch, now we're gonna be working on our wall ball squat cleans. So this should be like 14 to 20 pounds. From here, we're gonna be pulling off the ground. And I bumped that one away. It's not what you wanna do. Basically, we're just trying to get used to being able to pull off the ground and that turnover in our arms. So getting used to that movement right there. So it'll work. The first minute, 12 dumbbell snatch. Once you finish that, you get to rest until you hit double zeros and then 8 hanging knee raises. Double zeros, 12 burpees, double zeros, 8 wall ball squat cleans. So you have 4 movements, 24 minutes, which means you should be doing each one 6 times if my elementary math is correct. That's your workout for today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.